What is up, guys? My name is Caleb, and welcome back to another episode of 2 Minute Tuesdays, the show where I answer your questions or respond to any current events in 2 minutes or less. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Last week, the head of the EPA, Scott Pruitt, turned in his resignation, citing personal attacks on himself, his family, and his administration as the reason for his exit. But it is worth noting that while it wasn't recognized in his resignation letter, there have been more than a few accusations lobbied against him since he has taken the position. Before I give my thoughts on this story, I wanted to give a quick disclaimer that might color my opinion some. I am not a fan of federal organizations like the EPA. I think it is incredibly dangerous when you have a group of people that are enacting policies that affect American businesses and American workers, and yet the American people have no opportunity to vote on them or hold them accountable for the decisions they are making. So I wanted to get that out of the way and then give you my thoughts in 2 minutes or less. So I don't think Scott Pruitt could have ever won this battle, no matter how good at his job he was. You see, if you ask the average American what the EPA does, most are going to say it is their job to make sure large corporations do not dump hazardous waste into the air or into the drinking water. And so when you have strong ties to organizations like ExxonMobil and other big oil companies who have been fined for doing that specific thing, I don't think people are going to believe that you can truly be unbiased. Now, I don't know Scott Pruitt. Maybe his deregulation of a lot of these policies came for good reasons, like trying to make the federal government smaller or trying to make American businesses more competitive on the international scale. But when you were the state attorney general for Oklahoma, one of the largest oil producers in the country, when you sat on political action committees that ExxonMobil gave large sums of money to, and most importantly, when just a few years ago, you sued the EPA yourself in a lawsuit that would have benefited large oil, it's kind of hard to think you're going to get any reaction from people other than pure suspicion. There's a reason that judges are not allowed to oversee cases where their friends and families are involved, because it's very hard to believe that they're going to be able to do their job the way that they should. And that is an important leadership principle for anyone to learn, that is not about the reality of the situation. It is just as much, if not more, about the perception of the situation. And I thought surely President Trump was going to take this opportunity to rectify the public perception and put in an environmental scientist as the head of the EPA. Unfortunately, Mr. Pruitt's replacement is Andrew Wheeler, one of the largest coal lobbyists in American history. So I doubt people are going to be very happy, even with Mr. Pruitt out of the way. So those are just my thoughts. Let me know if you completely disagree or somewhat agree or somewhat disagree. Wherever you fall in between, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments section down below, or feel free to share this and let me know why you agree or disagree. If you want to support us, it's patreon.com/OTKmedia. We hope you guys have a great week, and we love you very much. Bye-bye.